Tapas Fleming, TATlife.com. I'd like to tell you one of the things that is typical that happens in relationships. Lots of people experience. I experienced it myself. I'd find myself in a relationship thinking, I'm really not happy. I really don't feel valued or treasured. How come I can't get out of this even though I can see it? I just keep trying. I keep thinking things like, oh, my love will save the day, or, well, I love this person. I know they love me. How come it's not working out? And just trying and trying for years, ending up typically complaining to friends like, oh, well, that happened again, whatever it is for you. He said that to me, and then I withdrew, and then he came closer, and then as soon as I was close to him, then he withdrew, and just blah, blah that grinds on in relationships. And even though you can see it, you just can't get out of there. How come? From my experience, 25 plus years working with thousands of people, it's because of things that happened in our childhood, beliefs that just got programmed in there that made us feel like, I have no value, so I'm just going to try to be loved, but deep down feeling like I have no value. I'm not treasured. There must be something wrong with me. I'll just try harder. Why couldn't I have known what they wanted and then acted the way they wanted me to? Then everything would have been okay. These things just are stuck in our emotional makeup from childhood, and our eternal being just projects our life energy and how we see everything, what we expect, based on those things that happened in our childhood. And so we find ourselves in these relationships we can't change, whether it's with someone we're trying to be in a couple's relationship with, or someone in our family, or people at work. We just keep projecting this reality based on how we lived our childhood. So things happen in our childhood, and then we think things to ourselves, and we feel bad, and we make conclusions as 5-year-olds, like, if I just would have tried harder and been perfect, my dad wouldn't have beat me up. I have to try harder. I have to be perfect. I have to do absolutely the best in every class. I have to be the best as a musician. I have to be the best, and then my dad won't beat me up and I'll be acceptable. That's so typical, those kind of things. And we came up with these ideas and these responses to how we were treated by our parents when we were like up till age 7. And the beauty of TAT is that we can talk to those parts of ourselves that lived through those traumas, even without being conscious of exactly what were those traumas, what happened. We can just see ourselves living in this pattern and talk to the parts of ourselves that we aren't even clearly identifying from our childhood, and deliver new information like, that happened, it's over, and you don't have to continue to resonate, identify, or connect with that. And if there's a thought like, I have to be perfect, we can talk to all the parts of ourselves that ended up deciding that, thinking that, feeling that, going for it, being a workaholic, whatever we're doing. We can talk to those parts of ourselves. Those parts receive the new information, and everything instantly changes. All of our relationships naturally change with no effort. It just turns out that way by this new information that our whole system receives. Parts of us that are manifesting as physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and energetic get this new information and immediately change for the better. It is so easy and so powerful, and it really, really works. So there you go. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.